April Davidson, and we have our new show, Valley Varieties. And today my guest is Lorena, and she has brought a lot of potted succulents for us, and I'd like her to share a little bit about what she's got.
Hi. Well, I do a variety of succulents. I do succulent workshops, and I also do succulent arrangements. About 2 years ago, succulents, there's just this big succulent craze, and I saw workshops going up for like $40 for like 3 plants, and I showed everything to my mom and was like, hey mom, you have a ton of succulents in your garden already, and basically just told my mom, hey, we could do this, and we could actually do it at a reasonable price, here in the valley, so that families can, get together, spend time together, create arrangements and memories, and get these beautiful plants that reproduce off themselves and create more. That way they can have their own gardens and continue to give.
You have some amazing little pots here.
Yeah, that's what makes them so fun. With succulents, you can pot into anything. Today, I did bring in a variety of pots. You can give succulents to anybody. They are perfect for any occasion. If you have a birthday, anniversary, it could be an add-on gift to anything, because I know a lot of people have specific things that they want, but you can always add a little succulent arrangement to the gift that you're giving. What's nice, too, is that you can actually, find different things to pot in, something that speaks, something that says that person's name. That's what's neat, is that if you have somebody that is really into, television and they love Groot, or somebody that, is into Jim Shore, you can actually plant into a Jim Shore piece. Or if there's an occasion like Valentine's Day that's coming up, here we have a little heart glass pot right here that we've potted into, and you could just put a variety of succulents in each. And that's what I love about succulents too, is that there is so many to choose from. Their sizes, their textures, their colors are just amazing. I did bring, this is just a little glimpse of what there is for succulents, because it's just a huge variety. Here I have string of bananas in this beautiful multi-faced pot. Faces all the way around, and this is our string of bananas. There's strings, there's fuzzy succulents like this one that has the red tips. This one's actually called Ruby Slippers. It's just adorable.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's beautiful on its own, or you can put it with other succulents. Just a variety of colors. Like this one here is a Firestorm, and look at the orange that's in there. It's just beautiful. And a succulent garden is amazing because with the stress of the environment, stress that even you could create by not watering them and actually leaving them alone, they will actually change colors. Their colors will become more rich, brighter. If you want something, for example, the one that's on the screen right now, the log there, that one in the summer, the bright orange one there is more of a green yellow, but right now this winter, it's a deep orange, and that's just created by the stress of the cold. So that's what's so neat. Some succulents will never change color, no matter what stress you put them under, but if they have that ability, depending on the environment that you have it in, it will change colors. Just like this kiwi right here, if you're able to see this one right here in the Jim Shore, this is my piece, keeping this one. It has the kiwi right there. If you can see the kiwi right here, that has those beautiful shades of lime green, yellow, and a little touch of pink on the edges.
Very beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. And this is another one of my favorite pieces right here. So it's the hands. This is actually a bird feeder that I've drilled a hole into it and potted into it. So you could pretty much take anything that you want. You don't have to have a hole in it, but it's nice too, because you are able to be a little more careless with your watering, because the water will just drain through. because succulents do not like to have soggy roots, and if you leave your plants soggy, then you will end up killing your plants. But anyhow, those are just a couple of the tips that I go over at our workshops that I do hold. I provide everything at our workshops. You choose from a variety of succulents, and you choose your pot. And then I give you a whole lot of tips to help you get your succulents started. And hopefully you will, be successful and grow succulents and have them reproduce for you so that you can take your succulents and share your succulents with other people. You could take clippings because succulents are wonderful. You can propagate from leaves. You can propagate from cuttings, and they just, continue to give. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but basically, it's just a plant that keeps on giving.
That is one thing that I've recently learned, is that you can take a little clipping and it will just start growing in the soil for you, or
you just root it. You can plant it immediately. Just don't water your soil because you want that clipping, the tip of it, to callus over so that it doesn't rot for you. But once it's calloused over, you just water it like you usually would. A lot of people seem to think that succulents need a little bit of water. They do, but they don't. Meaning that when you water your succulents, you want to make sure to give them a good drink. Saturate them. Let the water go all the way to the bottom. That's what's going to encourage your root growth to go all the way to the bottom of the pot. And if you have, a pot with good, healthy, spread out roots, you will have a healthy plant, and that's the plant that's going to keep on giving for you.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. The key there, though, is to let it dry completely out between waterings, because like I said already, roots do not like to remain soggy or wet. So you water it thoroughly, let the soil completely dry out until it's dry before you water it again. It is during the dry times that your roots are actually growing. And
Very
so you
nice.
don't want to cheat your plant out of giving it that time to grow its roots so you get a very strong, healthy, established plant.
Now, if I wanted to book a class or that's what they are, right?
Yeah,
a workshop. How would I get a hold of you to book a workshop, and how many people do you usually like to have at one of these?
I played with that number a little bit. Given that it's my mom and I, for the most part, that do it, I really don't like to have more than 16 people. I've had bigger classes than that, but to be able to spend the time with everybody the way that I want to, I need to keep the class at basically 16 people, because I want to be able to tend to everyone and enjoy myself too.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want to feel like I'm, trying to worry about everybody not being able to.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I try to keep it at 16 max, and it will be my mom and I. Generally, sometimes I do it alone, but for the most part, it's the both of us.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
so I do have a Facebook page.
That's what I was just going to ask you.
If you want to contact me, it's called Perfectly Potted Succulents, and I am also on Instagram under the same name. And then I have also created another group called the One Stop Shop. There I have invited multiple vendors that I've become friends with, because through these workshops I've met a lot of people, and a lot of people that have attended my workshops have been other creative people. So I've met a lot of people that make homemade stuff also. And as I said already, that my workshops basically are to encourage people to spend time together. It's all about friendships. It's all about, taking time to just relax and release your creativity. And so I wanted to go ahead and just
create a place you could do that.
Create a place where you could do that. But I also, have created the one-stop shop so that we can come together as partners and show all of our variety of items on the one-stop shop. So I've met, Miriam's here. I've met her through a workshop. She attended my Mommy and Me workshop. The Mommy and Me workshop is basically a workshop that you would create an item like this one here, You would basically get 2 main succulents, which are the bigger ones, and then I would gift you about 3 or 4 other to fill your pot about this size. So you end up getting a variety of succulents, but that workshop is only $15 a person.
Wow.
Yes, and I created that so that mothers can afford to spend $30 on themselves and their child to attend a workshop and spend time together.
Oh, very nice.
So I've met Miriam along with other people that have their own businesses. Miriam, she does do little girls' bows and tutus, and she's part of my one-stop shop, which also is on the one-stop shop. I also have like Pampered Chef, Tupperware. I have Everything Sweet boutique that sells cakes and cookies and homemade goods. Things that you can order for your parties. I mean, you can find everything on our one-stop shop. You can find jewelry. We have a paparazzi vendor, J. Bloom. We have Jewel Scent. We also have a lady that does face painting, so you could find her on our site too. We have another lady that does canvas painting, the workshops that are paint parties.
Yes.
And I have another friend that does macrame. And I've met all these people through my workshops.
That's
where they've
amazing.
attended my workshops, and I've kind of just made a bunch of friends. I have like
Aw.
a community of friends now that I've kind of partnered up with through this one-stop shop. And I kind of encourage everybody that wants to shop, they can just get on that one site and shop from all these multiple vendors. We did recently have a guy join. He is, it's called Man Cave.
Okay.
Yeah, and he does products for men.
Very nice.
Yeah, he does for, I know that there's like bars and a lot of stuff for beards. Yeah, and there's just a variety of men's products that he does. He just joined us yesterday on that.
Very
So we have
nice.
about 16 vendors on there. We also have, I don't want to leave anybody out because there's just so much on there that you can find. We also have lip scents
Okay.
and Origami Owl. We have, let me see, I don't want to leave anybody out. I have Arbonne, Chop Couture, and that's another popular workshops that are going on right now. And I support all of that because I truly, truly believe in all of that, just getting together and spending time together. I mean, friendships are, you just have to be meaningful with your friendships.
Oh, definitely.
You need to stop, take time, and have girls' night or just spend time together. Not that a guy cannot come to my succulent potting workshops because in the photos you'll see there are guys there, and moms do bring their sons. It's for everyone, and just like Chop Couture, you can make it date night. You can take your husband with you, your boyfriend with you. I've had couples actually come to my succulent potting workshops too.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's not just for women. And like I said, everything on the one-stop shop I support. And that's why you will find a variety of workshops. The macrame workshop, I'm actually hosting one at my house. I do not do the macrame workshops, but my friend Erica does. And she will be coming to my home on February 8th.
Very
And she will be
nice.
doing the macrame workshop and kind of guiding everybody through.
How fun.
And that one's only 8 people because you just need a little more direction with macrame. And I support that one a lot too because a lot of us have a bunch of potted succulents already. Macrame hangers are just another way to, just hang your succulents or kind of design your patio or wherever you're hanging them in the house or whatever to kind of design your space with the macrame.
Very nice.
So,
Yes, very
yeah.
true. They kind of go together, don't
Yeah.
they?
So there's just a variety of stuff on that one-stop shop. I encourage everyone to take a look at that. We have crocheted items. Miriam here, she does the bows here, and she also does tutus, and she does our screen tees. So if you ever need anything for your business, this is your girl right here. She will hook you up. Paparazzi's pretty popular. I have a great paparazzi gal on there, Sandy Hall. I mean, she has really invested in her business, and I'm hoping that she'll come share with you one day.
That would be great.
Yeah. she does lives all the time and has really spent a lot of time on her business. And that's what I like to see. That's another reason why I like the one-stop shop, because when I see someone else working their business, it encourages me to keep on working mine. It's
Very
just
true.
very motivating. It's all of us supporting each other.
Yes, exactly.
So it's great.
Very nice. Did you
Yeah.
want to show some of your bows
Well,
that you
before
brought?
I show any of my bows, like from what she's talking about,
Yes,
her
definitely.
shop, I went to the My Mommy and Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like, I'm a person, I have 3 kids, and I try to have a date with them every day.
Yes, very nice.
And I had one with her on her shop, which it has brought my 11-year-old and me like much closer. We actually
that's so
have a hobby,
amazing.
both of us together, and it's succulents. And her shops, what she doesn't tell you, like every shop is different. Not like one because of the plants, and every plant that she shows there, she actually tells you everything about it, how to take care of it, everything. But it's also the people you get to know there, the experience that she gives you. Is just, it's not enough just going to one. Honestly, it's fun taking a friend, taking my daughter. That's like I tell you, it's been a hobby. She has so many succulents already, and thanks to her, she's a very supportive person when it comes like to business, motivating. Honestly, like she's the one that has pushed me more.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's a very wonderful person when it comes to the business, all the support, the page where all of us are there. She's the main one pushing us. Okay, like do this, do that, and it has helped a lot.
That's so awesome. That's great.
I want everything that I want for myself, I want for everybody.
Yes,
That's what it comes down to. I do.
Honestly, yeah, I recommend like her shops. It's an experience. Every shop that you have is not the same. It's always a different experience that you will have with them. It's always different people that you will know, and every person brings a different environment to it, and it's always a very positive one. And let's face it, here in the Valley, there's hardly any places to go out to do things, and her shops are the perfect thing to do on the weekends. Like what
That's
could we
great.
do? Just book one, make one at home. Bring your friends. A birthday party, which I'm actually thinking my birthday's coming this next month, and I'm actually thinking of doing a succulent shop with my friends there. So
Now that's a great testimony right there.
Yeah. We do have some good reviews on my Facebook group page, or our business page, actually. It is different than our group page. It's a business page. It has the same name. But there's about 60 reviews on there. And when I read them, it's really amazing. I feel that I am really achieving the goals that I've set out to achieve, which is to bring people closer together and to get mommies, daughters, sons, everybody to spend time together.
That's
because
great.
we get so involved, and we get so involved with life that we kind of, don't always stop and take time to breathe and relax, So, and especially with all this cell phone and Facebook, and you just have to get away. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a cell phone there. Even me, people will say, "Where's the photos?" From the workshop. And I get so involved in my workshop when I'm there that a lot of times I'll only get 1 or 2 photos. And it's like, wait, we got to get a photo, because it's just so much fun, and you get so engaged with the people and what you're doing. And when we do host them in my mom's backyard, there is so much to show there and share. My mom's been in her home 40 years, and succulents are not brand new. So there's a lot to show and a lot to learn about succulents. They say low maintenance, but they could be a little high maintenance too. Having to watch out for weather conditions and watering
Right.
and stuff and whatever. But it's just so enjoyable, to have everybody over. And I just appreciate all of my customers, because without them, I wouldn't keep on going, and I wouldn't be able to keep on. I see a pot and I just want a pot in it. And thankfully, I keep my prices reasonable because I want stuff to move so that I can pot some more.
Exactly.
Because if they don't go, then I can't keep doing what I love.
Yes, definitely.
So, anyways, it's been so enjoyable, and I've met wonderful people.
I see that.
I've met you through my sales too. It's just great. I've made a lot of friends, I can honestly say. So,
yes.
but also, Marian has some beautiful bows. They are the most beautiful bows that I've ever seen. So if you want to go ahead and share your bows, I honestly think they are top notch.
I agree with you. I have seen quite a few of her bows, and I have to agree with you. Yes.
Thank you. I have to admit, she's been a lot of encouragement to me. Like, I usually do them. I have 2 daughters. And I started with my oldest daughter when she was little. I used to buy bows this size, very expensive, and she used to tear them apart. It was just terrible.
Oh, wow.
So what I did, I started putting them together and in different ways. And my friends started asking, like, oh, where you got your bow? And I would say, you know what? I got it in a different way, but, you know, I fixed it this way because my daughter tore it, and they started ordering. So it became a hobby, you know, like, for my friends, my family. And I have friends, like, here, like Lori, that encourages me, you know, to do a business. And honestly, this is one of my goals this year, to start my business right, you know, like, do bows, tutus. I see the faces, like, this Christmas. I saw so many kids getting my bows for Christmas. And it's just joyful to see, like,
Their excitement.
their
Yeah.
excitement.
That's amazing.
Yes, I have kids telling me mermaids is a thing, as you can see this. Mermaids,
yes.
the unicorns here. It's just amazing to see their faces.
You
when
mind if
they
I
ask-
just read that?
Yeah.
You're able to see that.
And there's, like, my daughter's age, the youngest one, 5-year-old, the glitter.
Oh,
Seriously,
glitter.
you will go to my house, or there will be no day that you will see me. I could be dressed up and everything. You will see a spot of glitter on me always. And it's because of my 5-year-old, you know, the bows, the princess things, all the craft work that I do. And I love to know that my hobby could actually become my business.
Yes, definitely it can. These are absolutely adorable, and you can tell you put a lot of time into them.
And I call them baby proof.
Oh,
Baby proof, like,
Yeah.
yes. It will be hard for a baby to tear a bow apart.
very good. You made sure of that, didn't
Yes, I've learned my lesson with my daughters. Like, they're very secured. I even make bows for puppies.
I was going to
She
say.
has.
Very
So
nice.
on, I don't know if it's my regular Facebook or which group I put it on, but she made some doggy bows for my dog, and
Aw.
we put them on her. And while I was putting one on, she grabbed one, and I had to pull it out of her mouth, and that bow looked perfect. So they're doggy proof too. She does
That's
a very
great.
good job. Yeah,
That's
she was
great.
chewing on it, and I was able to get it away, and it still looked perfect. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so they are very, very durable bows. Yes.
It's
Is it-
a 10-year experience that I've had.
You've just worked on it and mastered it, both of you ladies. Is there anything else you guys would like to share before we close up?
No, that's for me. That I'm good.
Just to support us in on our group's events, One Stop Shop. You will find a lot of unique stuff, and now that we have a man actually selling men products,
Yes.
and I'm happy because I have a 19-year-old that seriously he just takes care of his physical. I'm excited to see where that goes. It's just, you can find anything there.
You really can. You can find workshops there. You can find, like I said, cake decor. If you're throwing a party, she does backdrops. If you need a cake made, we got a cake lady on there. Cookies made, we got it. Clown face painter, we have it on our one-stop shop. You know, if you want to do, like I said, a canvas paint party, we've got it. You know.
That's great.
With me, it's not only bows, it's not only the shirts. I have this thing since I was 10 years old. I love crafts. Give me a challenge. I love challenges. You want something for a party? Call me. Tell me. You think you could do something this? I will tell you I could do something similar and better. I'm pretty sure 100% that you will love what I do.
I believe you.
Yes, and I will try my best to have economically, like, prices
Priced,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
I believe you.
Yes.
I like that.
So give me a challenge for my hobbies.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
All right, thank you,
It's
April,
great
for
having you. I
having us
hope
here.
to
Thank
see
you,
you back
April.
again.
Thank you so much, April.
Okay, I am your host, April Davidson, and thank you very much for joining us this evening.